What's going on, guys? RedWolfVion here with another Gundam Battle Operations 2 video coming your way. Today, we're going to do a spotlight on yours truly, the GM Sniper Custom. This is hands down one of my favorite suits in the entire game. It's been with me for a while, yeah. So, jump right into it for you guys that's curious to see what this suit provide. So, off the bat, you guys will notice that the GM Sniper Custom comes with the main weapons being you can select the R4 type beam rifle, which is a charged beam rifle. While you're charging it, you do have to stay still. You cannot move while charging this sniper rifle. Up next, you have the hyper bazooka, which everyone's well acquainted with. But last but not least, you have the 2-barrel beam gun. Now, I will say, hands down, I would never be using the barrel beam gun or the hyper bazooka just because this GM sniper is pretty well fitted. The kit itself is pretty good. For the melee weapon, the only option you hear is the beam saber unit, which is the one that extends from its arm, which is really cool. Has some pretty neat properties. It has your slash left, your right, and front, but the back slash is actually kind of like a thrust, close, kind of like a lunge, and that definitely does knock down. However, keep in mind that you do not have the skills to do the combo, so you do that, if you're out of boost, you might be in trouble. The sub weapons are awesome. Beam gun is amazing. It's a really good gun to switch when you got close combat going on, and it helps burn legs. And if you're quick enough, you can combo melee sniper to the beam gun. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's very possible. In the head mounted Vulcan, which is always a welcome feature because of infantry people. When they're running around, hey, you gotta have a way to kill them. This thing essentially has 3 weapons in infantry killer, which is really good. So there's no reason not to have all these equipped at once. Again, don't mind my custom parts, I don't have them all on this account. However, I would strongly suggest making this guy geared towards ranged attack. You'll have the enhanced firing programs 1, 2, and 3 eventually, and you can use those. I prefer to also go for a little bit more speed and thrusters, or some beam resistance or ballistic resistance, depending on what map you're on. You can switch it up. Keep in mind, you have multiple. You can have 3 equipment sets for these. The skills itself, you got the high performance radar, which is awesome because you have 400-meter range for the radar. Of course, you have the scope that allows you to zoom in 5 times while aiming down the sniper rifle. You have the link, which gets to see the enemy's HP. If you can see them on the map, you can see the HP bar, which means you can kind of see them through walls, which is actually a really cool feature. The frontline support program, it comes with level 1 on this suit. This is really good. It does stack whenever you have multiple units with frontline support systems, so that 5%, hey, it can go a long way. You never know, you can have multiple, 15%, 20%, and so on. High performance aerospace gimbal. So this is actually really cool. While sniping in space, it just allows you to aim a little bit more precise, and you won't have to worry about some of the floating movement. It's really cool. I don't think you'll realize it or recognize it unless you play sniping suits often, but it's really neat, so check it out. This is a level 2 GM Sniper Custom. As you can see here, the bases is everything. Well, now it's not as strong as the GM Sniper or GM Sniper. Well, the GM Sniper 2, excuse me, because it has ballistics. And of course, we know the ballistics and the beams, they don't always hit the same way. And I will say that it's very hard to stagger with this rifle, if almost close to impossible. I would suggest always going for the legs while doing so. Now, if you manage to get lucky and you knock down with your beam saber, you can quickly cancel dash, switch to rifle, get a quick pop shot, and then switch to your beam gun to down, which it does a little bit more damage, but in the day, every little bit can help, right? As far as any like crazy combos. There's nothing aside from that I would recommend. Be very careful about your timing with the sniper rifle. What I do if I'm charging the beam rifle but I want to move, I just use my shortcut, you know, hold R1, hit another button to switch so I don't have to burn a shot, because you will want to be careful. It's about 2 shots regularly before you go into cooldown if you do them simultaneously or back to back. So you want to give a little bit of time to have it reload. I would also suggest gearing this with the beam weapon cooldown. There's ones like a couple percents off. Those can go a long way just in case you accidentally go over. Aside from that, if you have not seen any of the videos on the channel, go check out some GM Sniper custom gameplay. I really like the speed. The speed on this thing is really fun. The thrusters, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not the worst. You know what I'm saying? But GM Sniper has definitely, GM Sniper Custom has definitely got me out of tight situations or positions because the speed and the thrusters, which is not bad. 120 speed and 60 thrusters isn't that bad. It's not the greatest, but it's somewhere in the average ballpark. So the interesting thing is this for the longest time was only available through a special event, and eventually they released it in the DP shop. So you guys, if you're looking for a sniper, I would strongly suggest GM Sniper Custom. However, just be careful of the drawbacks of it relying on beam energy, and your legs will get tore up quick. So be very careful, watch out for that. Hopefully this has been helpful. If I forgot any other tips, any other GM Sniper users, feel free to drop them in the chat below. If you like this suit, if you don't like the suit, let me know. If you want to see me do another suit overview, let your boy know, because I'm here. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Peace.